We are the Southern Illinois news leader. This is News 3.
And the unanimous voice is that you've had your chance to lead, you have not led, and now we will.
Crowds of people across the country and here in our region gather for a tax day protest. Good evening. Tea Party gatherings were held in every state across the country today, but the biggest was in the nation's capital. Thousands of people rallied in Washington, D.C., culminating a 3-week nationwide tour by the Tea Party movement. They're protesting what they call runaway federal spending and big government. Now, the Tea Party movement has been building for more than a year. Kristen Craig is here with that part of the story. And Kristen, what spurred this Tea Party trend?
Well, Eden, it started in response to last year's stimulus package and the 2008 Wall Street and car company bailouts. The Tea Party promotes conservatism in values and in spending. Now, Tea Party is in reference to the Boston Tea Party of 1773. That was a protest against taxation by the British government. So it's fitting that on this tax day, they're at it again.
For our liberal friends, I want to break it down for you. The Constitution of the United States is a document that protects us from you.
Hundreds in Marion spent their lunch hour feeding their appetite for patriotic conservatism.
It's not an enemy overseas, but it's liberal politicians in Washington and Springfield.
Tea Party guests say their signs and speeches are meant to be loud enough to wake up Washington.
The government's out of control. I think they've forgotten who they work for.
Party coordinator Pam Ward says the protests are a peaceful way of venting their frustrations.
I'm very concerned about what's going on in this nation and what's going on in Washington. And I just wanted to do something, I feel like I was doing something to try to help.
The second year for the event is much bigger than last year's.
Of course, you have more to be mad about this time.
But all this finger pointing comes at a price.
What do you say to the people who call you an extremist or a racist?
I would say they don't understand us, and they may even have their own agenda for making those statements.
Speaker Jacob Swain says racism and extremism are not welcome at the protest. That it's all about the issues, not personality.
In any movement, there's definitely people that you don't want to be associated with. More than anything else, that the people that are here and at Tea Parties across the nation want to tell their elected officials that we are the people in control, not them.
They just want to have a voice and express their opinions.
Before the event began, organizers issued a warning that anyone who was rude or out of control would be removed by police, but there were no incidents.